You don't like being called a bitch? Can you show yourself then? Here's again, guys. Gonna make a Phasmophobia video here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into a game. I'm gonna show you how I progress in my investigation, the things I use, and anything else that I think will help you out here. There you go. We got Tangled. Recommended team size of 1, so it's ideal to showcase the sort of things I would suggest you do in the game. So we'll jump onto that. So you'll be finding yourself inside the truck. So where you start off, gives you the information you need on the objectives board. So as you can see, we have 4 objectives that we need to complete to get extra money on this. Discover what type the ghost type is. That's just your basic thing you need to be doing. Capture a photo of dirty water in a sink, which is hard to get, but it's possible. It's possible to do. Capture a photo of the ghost. Fairly simple to do. Have a member of a team witness a ghost event. Ghost events is generally when you hear the ghost make a noise or you turn around and the ghost appears whilst not in a hunt. They're generally like the 2 main ones. You need to do next is read the bottom part. Looks like the ghost's name is Charles Robinson. Using the ghost's name will anger the ghost. It'll increase activity. It'll also increase the likelihood that the ghost will enter in the hunt mode. So be careful using it. Don't use it. I recommend not using it straight away. Investigate normally. Try and get what evidence you can. Then, is she kind of struggling with evidence, or it's a shy ghost, or you're having some other kind of difficulty, such as getting an objective, such as like take a photo of the ghost, say it's not appearing. You can anger it to make it in hunt mode and take a picture of it while it's in hunt, maybe. Something you can maybe do, risky, but hey, that's what it's about. That's why I suggest doing it at the end. Next, what we need to look at here, this ghost also seems to respond to everyone. It'll either respond to everyone or it'll only respond to one person at a time. That really could be useful when you get the spirit box. If it says it only responds to one person at a time, it won't respond to you on the spirit box if you go into a room with people in there. If it says with everyone, you can have as many as you want in that room and it'll still respond to you as long as the lights are off in the room. So we won't use that straight away. Instead, we're going to go in the thermometer, which is the most consistent investigator tool. I'm going to pick up the flashlight first. I just like to do that. We're going to go in with... It's not professional. What I do recommend often on professional is get a crucifix here to start with. So yeah, we'll try and find the ghost room as soon as we go. Up here as well with the clock. That is not the time of day or night. It's actually how much setup time you have remaining in the house. Keep that in mind. Professional is 0, intermediate is 2 minutes, and on amateur it's 5 minutes. Setup time, just make sure that the ghost isn't super active. He's not going to go and hunt. You just have that little bit of time to set yourself up a little bit more and not have to worry about the ghost doing something that's going to put you in some serious danger. So yeah, we're going to head on in now. So we're in the if this is amateur, the time would start already. I like to get some lights on immediately. This keeps your sanity high. The lower your sanity, the more chance there is of the ghost won't hunt you. I feel like I heard vibration then of something. Definitely heard a door moving. I think it's around there. I think it's at the back of the there. So I'm going to turn that light off. I'm going to head on to over here. It's saying look is over there, but we're good investigators. So I'm going to check everywhere. Keep getting these lights on. 2 degrees, 12 degrees. Sorry, I mean. Ooh, where we go? It's around here. Okay. 10 degrees. It's in here. Not with absolute certainty, but we can ascertain it's most likely in that kitchen area. You can keep here opening doors and stuff. So what we're thinking right now, is it's very active in terms of moving stuff around. As such, immediately I've got poltergeist in the head. But until we investigate a bit more, we can't actually determine that is definitely it. Ghosts will move stuff, they will touch items, doors, what have you. But the good thing is though, it is touching doors, so we can potentially get fingerprints. That's why I'm bringing the UV light in there. Give me the next protocol. Also got the crucifix down because there's something when you hear the ghost footsteps right by you, just something that just unnerves me to no end. Really does. There's turn on lights as well. So if we turn this off, it definitely touched the light switch. It would have been one of those. I'm thinking it's not going to be fingerprints. More footsteps. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's not going to be fingerprints. I'll lob that down there. I feel like it could be in this room as well, so what I'm going to do is chuck that in there. Where did I chuck that thermometer? There it is. I'm going to pick this back up again. There we are, we had 0. So that was... We'll double check that, because we definitely know what light switch it was. Was that one? No fingerprints. We know, confirm no fingerprints. Okay. I was right, this room, it's a laundry room. So we've got 0 temperatures there, freezing temperatures. So it's a good job I did throw that crucifix in there. But you should always just make sure when you're investigating somewhere, the first place you think it might be, might not always be. Always double check and just confirm it's not a false positive. The initial thing I did in the kitchen, but very, very active, very active. So let's get on here, I've got the journal going. Let's stick on, wasn't fingerprints, it was freezing temperatures. So straight away this brings us down to Wraith, Phantom, Banshee, Mare, Demon, Yuri. Sanity is still very high, 95, because we've got the lights on, which is great. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab a video camera, we're going to move over here, we're going to press F to stick the camera on top of the tripod, turn the camera on. I'm going to just take the one, I think. We'll take a spirit book instead. It's all about time efficiency, a lot of this is, especially if your sanity is dropping quite low. If the ghost turns the lights off quite often, your sanity will drop fairly quickly. You're going to go in here. Let's stick this right here. So you're going to put a rhyme book. This rhyme book there. Come back in a sec. Going back, we're going to check the cameras for any ghost orbs. That's our next bit of evidence we're going to be looking for. Here we go. There we go, just saw a ghost orb there, down the bottom there. We'll just confirm that by checking again for another... There we go, ghost orbs confirmed. So, our second bit of evidence. Stick ghost orb on. This now narrows down what the ghost could be. It's a phantom, a mare, or a Yuri. And we can also check what those ghosts are and what they're about by clicking over on your journal here. Phantom. If you want to check it's a phantom, we need to get EMF level 5, so if I bring an EMF reader in next time, we could potentially get a level 5 reading. If it's level 5, we know it's a phantom for definite. What I could also do, because it's a phantom, we know that the phantom, by looking at the weaknesses, taking a photo of the phantom will make it temporarily disappear. This doesn't work in hunt mode, only when it's out of hunt. What we could do is go in there, try and talk to it, try and encourage it to give us a sign or show itself. And if it reveals itself in a ghost event, not only could we take a picture of it to get the objective for that, we could also get the ghost event, which is also another objective. And also, if it disappears straight away, we can confirm it's a phantom. So in 3 easy blows we could confirm the ghost type, and we can get the objective for taking a picture of the ghost, and we can get the ghost event to get the other objective for that. So we could do a complete free sweep with that if you wanted to, but that's not all. I don't think it's a mare, because mares are active when it's dark, and that's fairly active while it was fairly light. Right now I'm thinking phantom, purely because I know Yuris make your sanity drop faster than normal, and right now I don't think my sanity is dropping, whilst I have got lights on, which could, I can't confirm this for you guys, but potentially keeping your lights on could negate the Yuri's power, which is to increase the speed of your sanity dropping. You look here under strengths of the Yuris have been known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity. We have got freezing temperatures, we've got the ghost orb. If we've got ghost writing, if I go in there now, we've got ghost writing off, it would be a Yuri. I don't think it's a mare. I feel like a mare would try and turn lights off, but that one's trying to turn lights on, so I don't think that's the case. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just go in there, we're going to We're going to confirm with the EMF. We're not going to go in there with a camera. Actually, we can do both. I'm going there with a camera as well. I can tell that I haven't done solo play very often because I'm already feeling unnerved. I'm feeling very unnerved. We're going to go in here. He has moved that, so we know. We know for an absolute fact that the ghost has touched that, and if he touched it, it should be ghost writing. Can you give us a sign? Can you give us a sign? Can you give us a sign? Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Can you show yourself? Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Yeah, I know it's there. I know it's there. Show yourself. Trying to encourage you to get the ghost even. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Yeah, your items can also be used on the floor. Keep that in mind. Show yourself. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Level 5. That's confirmed a phantom. So you can head out, sit on the journal in a bit of safety. Lights are all on, so our sanity didn't drop very quick at all. It allowed us to get our evidence with minimal danger whatsoever. Look at that, 90% sanity still left. This is why I highly encourage just turning lights on as you go around. Obviously, other maps you can't do that so much. High School and Asylum especially, you're going to have your sanity dropping really fast just because it's almost impossible to keep the lights on where you're heading to investigate. Anyway, let's go to the end of our journal. Let's stick on EMF level 5. We've confirmed phantom. What we could do is we could try and get these objectives out. Capture a photo of the ghost. I remember witness a ghost event. So we can go in and do that. We've still got 93%, 90% sanity roughly. So yeah, we can also get extra money by just doing stuff such as putting salt down, taking a picture when it goes through. You'll get footsteps if you've got the UV light nearby. Any bit of evidence that it's a ghost kind of gives you money on this game, so what we can do is, while we're here, we sort of like do stuff like this. Throw that away. Get this aiming sort of like here. That should show up any footprints soon. There we go, got footprints going through there. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. I'm just trying to keep encouraging it. Just turn the light off. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Problem is I'm having trouble getting activity because my sanity's so high. Show yourself. Okay, you don't worry. Show yourself. Come on. Show yourself. It's not impressive to open a door. Especially like half-arsed, like opening and shutting it that much. I mean, what kind of ghost are you? What kind of ghost are you? Show yourself, come on. No, you wanna. You can use trigger words. Oh, turn the light off anyway. Show yourself. Stop being a little bitch. Stop being a little bitch. You don't like being called a bitch? Will you show yourself then? Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show Show yourself. Stop being a bitch. Show yourself. You want to kill me? That should count as evidence as well. Kind of scare me a little bit there. Well done. Well done. Touche. Touche. Well done. Show yourself. Stop being scared and show yourself. Show yourself. Stop being scared. Stop being scared. Show yourself. This is the trouble sometimes. Some ghosts are very shy. Some ghosts can be like active, but they don't want to show themselves. This one, very, very shy ghost. I could keep hearing abuse at it. I could keep swearing at it. Could say the name. Just turn the breaker off. But essentially we'll start dropping now. We've also got crucifix in there anyway, so there wouldn't be any sort of like major issue. I'm not in any immediate danger, especially when it's confined in the laundry room. As you can see, that's just sort of the way you want to kind of investigate the place there. We didn't get the objective, the dirty water, capture a photo, or witness a ghost event, sadly. It might be better served just to cut the losses of time, because we will take a bit more time to encourage you to be active, and just leave and get to another game. That's sort of the things you need to weigh up, is how long is this investigation going to take, how much money will I gain from it, is it worth my time, and potentially my money if I do get caught and die. That's the sort of thing you need to start thinking about with Phasmophobia. And I hope some of the deduction ideas that I gave you with the Phantom in particular, so you can take a picture of that ghost as it appears before, like, not out of a hunt, I mean, sorry. If it's not in a hunt and it appears and you take a photo, it's a Phantom. Really, really easy deduction, which actually gives no reason to actually get this evidence sometimes. If you can get those early deductions and you can find that evidence that's not on the journal, it makes you look so much easier, so much easier. Likewise, you can ascertain sometimes that it might be a jury if this sanity drops really quickly. Likewise, if it was a banshee, let's say if I had the... was a banshee one of these or not? Probably not. No. Here we go. So, let's say all I could get was freezing temperatures, right? All I get was freezing temperatures. And the ghost has been as active as it was earlier on in that game. It was fairly active, wasn't it? He was moving stuff around, all sorts of things like that. And I was left with Wraith, Phantom, Banshee, Mare, Demon, Yuri. So I kind of wanted to knock these down in my own way, and I couldn't get the other evidence easily. Right? I couldn't get the other evidence, so what am I left with? If it's a Wraith, salt down, check for footprints. If I got footprints, then it leaves everything else. Phantom, take a picture. If I couldn't get it to appear, let's say, I'm left with like Banshee, Mare, Demon. If you're still active and I put a crucifix down that floor, if the activity suddenly dropped and there wasn't much going on, it could well be a Banshee. And if you go to, I've probably gone past it, here we go. Banshees fear the crucifix and be less aggressive when near one. Aggression is like the chance of it hunting. It also, I believe it is a general activity. So like opening doors, slamming doors, doing ghost events, showing themselves, all this kind of thing. If you put a crucifix down in the nearby area that it's patrolling, or its ghost room, it would be less active, and therefore the activity drops off after a crucifix has been planted. Probably a Banshee. Yeah. So all these kind of things you can gain evidence that is in your journal just by looking at what the strengths and weaknesses are of your ghost types and kind of making your own evidence for it. So it can be really useful and really effective way of working out what ghost it is without actually getting all the evidence together. So yeah, that's a little bit of an informative, professional run on the easiest map on the game. Very, very easy map to do. I'll leave it there. I think I gave you enough information, a little bit of a run through with how I work. I do believe turning on the lights though, and just working through it in a very efficient manner. Turn lights on, investigate a room, turn the lights off as you're going back out, investigate the next room with the lights on, turn the lights off as you go. Just keep the lights going as you move around, and yeah, just always think about your exit strategy as well. So midway through that game you would have probably saw me open up the closet door, and that's purely because if you look on the map here, you can see that cursor there in the centre, so you got the cursors there. That's where the ghost was roaming, in that laundry room there. And this is the way out, and I'm over in the truck run. So he's entering, he's coming around here. Ghost is there. That was a closet there I opened the door to. my plan was, if he hunted, I was going to come all around here, enter the closet quickly and close the door right behind me. I had the door open ready, just so I didn't have to waste that time. It was already open, I could get straight in, and the only action I had to do was door closed. So bear that in mind as well. Always have a plan of escape. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I hope it was good for you, and hope to see you in the next stream of when I play Phasmophobia or a different game like Killing Floor 2 or maybe Dead by Daylight when I go back to it, who knows. But yeah, thanks again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.